Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of BrutalPodcast ReReVengence. My name is Eric, and I write and do reviews for Brutal Gamer. And you can follow me on Twitter at Erich_Martin32. There's an H in the Eric, though, so we'll get to that at the end when we do plugs. I'm also joined by Jason.
Hello, how are you? I am the editor-in-chief and owner of Brutal Gamer. My Twitter handle is Jason T_TAS, so Jason_TAS, if you want to follow me on there.
And Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing up by the list. My name is Michael Stebbins. I'm the Nintendo editor at Brutal Gamer. I don't have a Twitter, so you can follow me in your imagination.
I am Callum. I am a reviewer, critic on Brutal Gamer. You can follow me on Twitter at WizardBane999. And welcome.
And I'm Rick, and I do the Xbox stuff, and my Twitter handle is DocBrown303.
Awesome. Cool. So I guess we just want to kind of get into it right here, guys. We want to start with some gaming news stuff. So on Thursday, we had the referendum in the UK. There are more than 2,000 development companies in the UK employing more than 18,000 people. What are you guys' reactions to this? What do you guys think?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I had no idea how many people were actually employed in the gaming industry in the UK.
Yeah.
And how many major developers do we know? I mean, because we ran down a list of them before we started recording, but there's quite a few.
You said Rare.
Yeah. Activision, Electronic Arts, UK, Eidos. I mean, there's a lot. There's a big list.
Rockstar North is in the UK too.
And do we know how this is going to affect the industry at all, or we don't even know yet?
We can speculate, just like the UK is doing on everything.
Well, it's good enough for them. It's good enough for us.
Although, silver lining, the rand has gotten way strong right now, so it was a lot cheaper for me to pay for Netflix.
Oh, well, there you go. So there's a plus.
Yay.
Yeah. There we go. The only thing that matters.
It's always a silver lining.
Uh,
Well, let's hope not everybody goes out of business. We'll put it that way.
I don't think this is a big enough change to put anyone out of business, but this might set games back a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I think people's livelihoods is obviously the most important thing. So hopefully we don't lose anything there. So.
Yeah.
Now, you want to continue with that, Callum?
Okay. Yeah. So with the whole trade thing going on, and I'm almost certain there was a blanket agreement with the European Union for trade. So now everyone has to reset this with the UK. So every country in the United Kingdoms will have set back release dates now on everything.
Wow.
Yeah, that's something I didn't even think about. But yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
I think it's also going to change the way they employ people too, because my understanding was, anyone that was working in Spain could easily just travel to the UK and just go to work, or not for the day, obviously, but they did that and they travel back and forth, and now you're going to have this maybe separation between the United Kingdom and the rest of the European nation now. So maybe there won't be as many people available, or maybe it'll cost more. It's going to be interesting to see.
The free movement's a huge factor. Free movement between countries.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, like you were just saying, everything you were just saying.
Yeah.
Is huge.
Yeah.
So.
I have a brother-in-law in Spain right now who's only there on the British visa, and that might not work anymore.
Wow, affect a lot of people.
Board and said they want this to be a quick, severance. They don't want this to be a long, drawn-out process. So,
Man, this got real depressing, real quick.
Welcome to the Brutal Gamer Depression Cast.
How were you feeling before you got here? Because if it was positive, we sure hope we changed that.
We definitely do. We hope
The
you
most
brought it
depressing,
down.
the most depressing part of this is that someone named it Brexit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's. I don't want to cut a very serious topic short, but I think we should get to our actual video game stuff we can actually comment on. So,
Less
with
depressing stuff.
You guys think of what was your favorite stuff from E3?
God of War 4.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely. God of War, like when Kratos reaches for his son at the end of the trailer, and then
I'm sorry, who?
Kratos, excuse me. When Kratos reaches for his son at the end of the trailer and then like skips it for the knife, that was like the most beautiful thing. I'm so excited to see how that familial relationship plays out.
It's sure to be touching.
It's going to be, it's pretty, I think it's going to be really interesting. And my fan theory at the moment is that the Norse gods moved in after Kratos royally fucked the world the first time
Yeah.
in God of War 3. It's interesting to see like that he's controlling himself now. Because he goes off at his son at the one point, like when he misses the deer, then he controls himself a bit more.
It's always interested me for its theme.
The trailer looked amazing, but I think every trailer for God of War looks pretty cool. So
On the topic, let me just ask the group a question. Why is every action hero in games becoming someone's dad?
That's a good point.
Well, who else?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, look at Rico from Just Cause 3. He's dressed entirely in jean and he's got that rockin' beard. If he isn't someone's dad, I'd be surprised.
You know, also Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. So he's
popped up at the
JD's
end there.
dad. So
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's gamers getting older. Fans of these franchises, and they want to kind of include different elements that are.
I say all the developers start having kids. Like
yeah.
you read the list in the credits of like
Yes.
all the game babies. It's getting bigger with every passing release.
That's true.
I gotta say, Sea of Thieves, man, that game rocks my world, and I can't wait to play it.
I can't wait to
Sea of
lock
Thieves.
myself in my own holding cell and drink rum.
Dude, it just looks so unique, and I just can't even handle it. It's just blowing my mind.
I actually did not see the demo for this.
How to explain it? It's like an MMO, and like you have these pirate ships, and then everyone has to like go do their deed. Like you have to have someone raise the sail. Like you have to do everything sailing almost. I think I from what I saw in the demo, and
Sort of
you
looks
just
like
have to work together to like sail your ship. Otherwise, you're just gonna stay in one place.
Oh, like Guns of Icarus.
All right.
Okay.
Except
does
Guns
look
of
pretty-
Icarus took place in the sky.
I'm excited for that. I hope it doesn't lose its charm when you start playing it for a while, though. I feel like something like that could get tedious.
I hope the learning curve's not very hard as well, because have you guys played Ark Survival?
No. How is
That's
it?
a
Thank God
survival
that
game.
happened.
And I picked that up, and for the first 20 hours, it was really difficult to get going in that game. It just because you're just constantly dying. You're like, so I don't know. I hope it's not as hard a learning curve.
I mean, I think it'll depend on the playing community. If they come at you when they see your ship and just try to murder you every time, it might be difficult. But as far as the demo, everybody was picking it up pretty easy, it seemed.
It seems
But
like, yeah.
I guess I don't know how much time they had beforehand.
I think it's pretty. I think that is definitely going to happen. It's a video game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd say more often than not, probably.
Yeah.
It's basically just going to be everybody trying to murder each other all the time.
So what I want to know is, when you kill somebody, do you take their ship and like build an armada, or does the ship just?
I don't
sink
know.
and that's
I
the end of
mean,
it?
they showed someone like run, like there was like two combat things that happened in the demo, I believe. And each time I think they boarded each other's ship, but then I think it would like cut the demo off, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
I hope you get to take people's ships, and then when you don't have a ship, you have to beg for a spot on somebody else's ship.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Oh, just
Really
hours and hours and hours of wandering around ports going, can I be on your ship?
No.
The more
I'm good at the sails.
the more we talk about it, the more excited I get actually for it. What else did you guys like from E3? Want to talk one more E3 thing, and then we'll move on to demos and such from E3.
I just want to say personally, I'm very excited about Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Hey,
I love Crash Bandicoot. Well, the first one.
don't play with my heart here, man.
So I will take a remaster, absolutely, because I don't think we're going to get anything new. So
I love the new one. It makes me want to buy a Wii U, but no one sells Wii U's anymore.
I was going to say, yeah, you should hurry up before they stop selling them.
They
Yeah,
have.
really.
It's almost like it was a bad idea.
Hey, I love my Wii U. Thing's great.
I like certain.
Tell me where you live.
America. No.
That's bonuses. Yeah.
Ask Jason. My review last week was just commas. It was just like a page of commas.
It was a lot of comments, but it worked out. It was all right.
Yeah. So what demos have you guys played? Any demos from E3 stuff? Not that many came out. None of us were really at the show.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What
We
did
were
come out?
all
There's
at
the
the
Resident
show.
Evil 7 demo, right? And then there's a Halo Wars 2 beta.
I didn't play any demos for that, but I did play a demo of the new JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game. It came out.
How's that?
It's coming out. It's those. It's that same style as those Naruto and One Piece games where you sort of run around the battlefield, punching at things, and it feels very like awkward. So I am disappointed.
So was it like a multiplayer demo, or was it like a single player demo where you just like punch boxes and break it?
You can play multiplayer, but there are only like 4 characters. Yeah, and
So
you
not
have to
quite
play
like
like in teams.
Previous fighting game.
It's there's no one-on-one kind of thing, I don't think. So you
like
choose a
co-op?
character and you choose like a support character.
Sounds a little bit like Dynasty Warriors kind of a thing.
Yeah, except that you fight against single opponents. So it's a lot like Dynasty Warriors, except that it's completely and absolutely not.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Yes. Anybody play the Halo Wars beta? Anybody play it?
I didn't get a chance. I was out for the weekend, and then they extended it by like a couple days, but I worked on those days, so I never got a chance.
I
A
missed
little bummed about it, but
I don't play those kinds of games because I'm a man.
what about Doom? Did anybody get a chance to check out the free Doom first chapter?
What? I've been playing the actual game, so
Yeah, right.
oh man,
Oh, is it awesome?
Oh, it's freaking sick.
it's pretty good.
I intentionally stayed away from that demo because I know as soon as I play it, I'm going to go out and buy the full game, and I shouldn't do that right now.
That's pretty much what happened with me. I would never plan to get Doom, and then I played the multiplayer beta, and then I got Doom, and I was like, well, dang it.
There you go.
Just woke up one day, there was no money in your wallet and Doom on your side table.
It happens.
Basically how I ended up in Overwatch.
Oh.
Don't regret it at all, though. I love that game.
Is there any story to Overwatch, or not really?
No.
I mean,
No,
there's animated shorts, but that's about it. I don't even think those are in the game.
No, they're not. I haven't looked
You
for
just watch
them.
them on Blizzard's Facebook page or something.
Yeah.
Tracker's voice annoys me. It hits a note of Cockney that like irritates my soul.
Yeah.
Did you say Tracer?
Yeah, Tracer Tracker. Psht,
Same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
psht.
Yeah, basically the same thing. She's annoying to deal with.
I have no comments. I have not played it.
You just miss all the betas. That one was free for like a week. Every
I really
week.
do. I never get in on these things.
He's our editor.
Too, but because I was doing Doom.
This should be like a priority for you.
It
God
should
damn it,
be.
Jason.
It should be. It should be. It's not though.
Let's move on to a new topic before I drown in disappointment.
All right. I'm sorry.
All right. What do you guys think was missing? Well, what'd you miss at E3?
I kind of missed Crackdown 3. I was hoping they were going to show off more of how that destruction affects multiplayer, but it wasn't. I don't even know if it was mentioned.
I don't think it was it?
It wasn't. It certainly
Yeah,
wasn't
Rick-
in the Microsoft presser.
Yeah, because Rick, you covered the whole thing, right? There was nothing.
Yeah. They did not mention it once.
Yeah. What the hell is with that?
Yeah.
That's weird. But I mean, look at how poorly Crackdown 2 did.
Well, that's true. But I mean, there is an audience.
They definitely
I was excited for Crackdown 3. Personally, I think maybe it's going to be good. I never played the first two, but they always interested me.
The
First
concept
one's
is
really
interesting.
good.
I'm in the same boat. I never had an Xbox before, and now I got a One, and I'm looking to catch up on, as many of their franchises as I can. And Crackdown 3 was going to be my jumping point for that one, but who knows when.
Yeah. The
Maybe
first
one day.
Crackdown is pretty good if you get the chance.
It's really good. And you can play it like co-op.
Right.
Oh, really?
Mm. I know that Ubisoft announced that there wasn't going to be like a new Assassin's Creed soon, but I was half expecting the trailer to come out and be like, "Ha, fooled you!"
Oh yeah, when they're like, "Oh, it wouldn't be Ubisoft without Assassin's Creed," I was like, I thought that wasn't coming out until like next year. Like I picked up Black Flag, and that's about it.
That's the best.
Yeah,
one.
no, I didn't buy after Black Flag, but I can hope without my wallet.
Yes, absolutely.
Did anyone pick up Syndicate, or have they played Syndicate?
I
I
played
have
Syndicate.
not. How is it?
I played a
I
little,
don't know. Yeah.
and then I got rid of it. So,
So I guess that answers that question.
Wow,
All
kind of
right.
speaks for itself at this point.
it was
Yeah.
just a lot of riding around on a train, and London.
That sounds fucking rad, man. Why did you drop it?
I don't know. I was having a bad week.
Ticket to Ride, Assassin's Creed Edition.
Exactly. Yes. Let's play Ticket to Ride.
Speaking of at E3, though, actually, I was really hoping that BioShock remaster collection that's been circling around, being rated everywhere. I was really hoping we were going to get a confirmation.
Yeah, I thought that was going to pop up way sooner than later, and still hasn't shown up.
Yeah, I've been waiting to replay that series, and I was waiting for it to come to the PS4, and that's still.
Is that one just going to be the original or I guess what is it rumored? Is it just original and Infinite, or is it like 2 as well?
I think it's 2 as well.
Yeah.
Why would they add 2 though? Like I know for continuity's sake, but otherwise,
I don't know. BioShock 2 wasn't that bad.
Wasn't BioShock 2 like the first?
Liked it.
Like there were no sharks in the first BioShock, and that's why they had to make a BioShock 2.
Yeah, the sharks.
I think that's
the
it.
shark. It wouldn't be BioShock without it.
That is true.
I wasn't a fan of Infinity. I liked 2 a lot. So, yeah.
Oh, Infinity was great.
I'll come out and say it.
I liked Infinite as well. I thought that was good.
I didn't play 1 all the way through, but I played Infinity like the weekend that I got it. So
yeah, it's a good one.
I really enjoyed it. All 3 of those games I really enjoyed.
Oh, the twist at the end.
Oh, which one?
Oh,
I guess
Infinite.
Infinite.
Yeah.
They're good games, though. I'm surprised the series is kind of. I mean, I guess without Irrational, there's nothing behind it, but I'm surprised the series kind of went away.
I thought they were making a new one. I thought 2K was making a new one. 2K America or wherever.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I really hope they don't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that sounds awful. But I mean,
it just probably wouldn't be good if they make a new one without Irrational there.
under this, the expansion packs came out. The 2 episode ones, the Under the Sea ones.
Oh right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when they came out, I thought that ended it pretty well.
Yeah.
So if the series continued from there, they'd probably just mess it up.
I would have to say I thought a couple things were missing. I thought there'd be more gameplay for Recore, but I felt like they just kind of passed it over. If you guys saw the Microsoft presser, every game almost got a demo, and Recore got a trailer teaser. And then I didn't follow much of E3 after that, but I didn't hear a lot of news on Recore either. And I think this game looks really fun, but then I'm, from the lack of information coming out, it's kind of making me question if it's really going to be that good.
Isn't what's his name making that? What's that guy's name that just cracked?
Inafune?
Yeah. Isn't he making that?
I think he's on there. Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Huh?
Him and old retro people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It did kind of seem like an afterthought, though, Rick.
Yeah.
I really want to see more of Absolvers. I really want to see more movement from it. I wanted to see if the movement was free running, so wall running and things like that, because I feel like that would fit into the gameplay really well. I'd be super disappointed if it wasn't that. Basically, it's like a martial arts kind of online multiplayer thing, and has a fighting mechanic where you can anticipate the other person's moves while you're making your own. But it's all very simple and stuff. It looks really cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I remember seeing the trailer for that. That game looks amazing.
The art style is excellent too. It's like watching a Hayao Miyazaki film meeting a Quentin Tarantino film.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope they can pull that off because that game looked really good.
Is it like an MMO or is it like 5v5?
I think so. I think it's like a hybrid MMO. So it just looked really cool. And it's I don't know. There's 4 warring kung fu factions, I believe. If I was something weird like that, and then you have to learn these moves from all these masters, and then you go and you fight other people. So
It's like the anime everyone wants a game made out of.
Sounds awesome. I gotta check it out.
I call dibs on the review.
Well, I see it's by Devolver, so there probably will be a review.
Now I just have to stay here until that happens.
Exactly.
I was just gonna say, speaking of reviews, do we want to talk about some games that we've played or reviewed recently? Want to go into some of that? I guess, what have you guys been playing? I guess is the best way to ask that question.
The new Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE, once known as SMT Crossfire. It's super fun. Like they're pretty lazy on the localization. Like there's a lot of lines that they just don't sub or anything, and it's obvious there's no dub of any kind. But the gameplay is super fun. It's your basic SMT weakness system. The story's, if you can stomach it, it's like super anime, but it's enjoyable. It's got its moments.
I don't know what you're implying there, man.
Oh,
Anime is most coherent of plots. What's an SMT? Let me just ask.
Shin Megami Tensei, it's the Atlas series of RPGs. Persona is one of them. The Persona series is like an offshoot.
I played the first one on the PS1.
Whoa, dating yourself a bit there.
That is my. Oh, you're no kidding. That is my.
If you're into JRPGs, it's definitely worth picking up. If you're not, then it's like just not for you kind of thing, Super niche. And then it took a niche genre and made it even more niche with its focus on idols and that whole industry.
Oh, I was saying that's what's keeping me away from it. Is that whole? I'm just not sure how well I would like the story. So that's basically what's keeping me away from it at this point.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's hard for me to say like, oh, it's the story is still good, like even if you don't like it. But it's like I don't know if you didn't like it, if you would find it tolerable. But I would assume not. But the gameplay is tight, though.
That's quite an endorsement,
Isn't it?
Buy Persona 5 or don't, whatever.
It makes no difference to me. I'm on salary.
That's great. I'm playing Doom right now, still, which is awesome. I mean, I know we talked about that already, but I friggin' love that game. So I'll mention
Are
it
you still
again.
running through the campaign, or are you in the multiplayer right now?
Yep, because I got into the multiplayer for a little while, and then I messed around with SnapMap for like a really long time, and so now I'm going back to the campaign again.
How are the snap mats? Are those people making pretty good ones, or?
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff. There's a lot of stuff where people try to do too much, of course, like with the Mario Maker type courses.
Yeah.
Where it just gets way too much. But they're really fun for the most part. And
I heard that it has a good good soundtrack, like a really good soundtrack.
It does, yes, it does. I wanted to get the soundtrack, but it's not available anywhere.
Just disappointment after disappointment from you.
Yeah.
I played the Collider 2 recently, and in my review that you can find on BrutalGamer.com, the one-stop place for reviews, I said it was a lot like an iPhone game because it does that thing where you have to like earn badges at the end of every mission by like beating the times or shooting all the boxes or whatever, and then you have to use those badges to access the next sector. But the visuals in that game are incredible. Like it looks like.
Are you playing it on VR or just like basic PC?
No, just basic PC. You control it with your mouse, basic PC. VR, you apparently have to use your head. Like that sounds awful.
It does. It really does. Yeah.
It's like someone tentatively holding up a thumbs up.
If you like it, you'll like it. There you go.
Exactly. See, it's the same kind of thing.
If you play these kinds of games, you'll like it, or you won't. I don't know. I'm not you. This is why I can't go to proper schools anymore. I can only work on websites that don't pay me. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I'm playing some Elite Dangerous, and I'm also playing some Division. Those are keeping.
Ooh, I've been playing the Division 2. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I enjoy it for what it is.
I'm in Manhattan right now though, and like I'm not super high level, and it's getting really annoying to try and move through it.
Really? What level are you at?
I'm at like level 3.
Oh.
Made a lot of progress then.
Yeah,
I've been grinding.
It's gonna be a little tough for you for a little bit.
My one friend told me, dude, just get to level 30, then we can play together. I was like, oh yeah. He must think that this is super easy to level up in. Cool. And it took me like 3 hours to get to where I am. And I was just like, no.
Yeah, I don't remember how long it took. I've been playing pretty diligently. I have a bunch of buddies that play too, so it makes it a little easier.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, you know. I just finished up that Kirby review last week, so that was pretty good. Feel like
So-
Kirby?
Is Kirby holding up?
Yeah, Kirby's fun. It's really easy, but I mean, that's to be expected, you know? 83. Gave it an 83%, so pretty good game.
I saw Ninja Turtles, which was terrible. And,
Why did you go see
Looking for
that?
well, I was a big fan when I was a kid, so you know, to see the characters in there that from the old cartoon, I thought it was going to be fun, but it wasn't even fun. It was just
Oh man.
Oh, man. What about Bebop and Rocksteady? Are they like, are they at least fun?
they're too stupid. It's like you know,
Oh.
you want them to be stupid, but they're too stupid.
Oh.
Just didn't work.
Are they
Michael,
stupider
why?
than Tankar and Razor in Secret of the Ooze?
No, they're not that bad.
Okay.
They're
Do you-
They weren't babies?
no, they weren't babies. Oh my god, that movie was terrible.
Oh man, I love that movie.
I watched Warcraft recently,
How's that?
and I ended up enjoying it because I had like my group's resident Warcraft fanatic with me, and he explained all the shit I didn't get. So if you can watch it with like Warcraft's Wikipedia on hand, then it'll be really good.
All right.
So had you never played Warcraft before?
No, I played some of Warcraft 3, but not a lot. And I played up to like level 25 in WoW. And I was kind of well versed on some of the lore, but I didn't get like a lot of the movie's lore. And they introduced characters in the beginning like super quickly.
Okay. Because I have like zero reference for that movie, but I kind of want to check it out because it looks good.
As a movie, it's going to confuse you at first, and they'll probably like put you in a sour mood in the beginning.
Yeah.
But if you read up a little bit, you know, take a refresher course, go to college, get your degree in Warcraft, then you'll fucking love it. Oh, but you know the orc from Warcraft 3, Thrall?
Yes.
Yeah, his dad is the main orc in the movie.
Going to move the conversation to Finding Dory, which I saw on Someday last week. I don't know, it was pretty good. It was really good return to form for Pixar sequels, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've made my weekend.
In what way?
In the way that if that movie wasn't good, I would be like more disappointed than I am in Jason.
Oh, that's pretty disappointed.
No, it was fun. Well, the side characters were really strong. The side characters in the first movie, not side characters, just the characters in the first movie, you know, Marlin and Nemo, were kind of sidelined for a lot of the movie and were kind of relegated to comic relief. But it didn't bother me. No, I'd say they probably had 10 or 15 minutes of screen time total. That's probably a little bit of an understatement, but they really weren't in it that much.
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing because I hate when sequel movies make the older characters the main point.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I agree. Yeah, it was fun. I really liked the new characters. The review on the site's spoiler free, so I don't really want to say anything, but it was good. And then I ate sushi afterwards. So.
Oh,
You monster!
No.
You know, I should also point out before we move on that we have a review of the Warcraft movie up on the site. So if anybody's interested in learning a little more about all of the 10 million things that you have to know before you watch it, go read that.
And unlike the Dory review, it should be noted that one's not spoiler free.
No, you're right. Yes.
But
So,
if you're like
read it
most
after.
of us, then you probably won't understand the spoilers.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
So
You want to talk about the Xbox?
I've got a lot of opinions on the Scorpio, but what do you guys think of it?
I just bought an Xbox, so I regret everything.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
I
kind of
know,
in that
I
boat
know what it
too.
feels like to buy an iPhone.
Well, as far as additional Xbox Ones, like the S, anybody planning on trading in theirs for an S or
I
waiting
might be
for
a sucker.
Scorpio?
I might be a sucker and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I'm kind of a fool for that stuff. And it's smaller, and you can put it up. You can like stand it horizontally now. It doesn't have to hang out vertically.
So you can have all your consoles standing up like books.
Yeah, little soldiers.
Nice.
And I mean, you can buy one. I mean, you can get like I think it's like 400 for 2 terabytes. That's a great deal right there. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That is good.
Yeah, because the current one right now, I mean, you either get the 1 terabyte or the half, and the 1 terabyte by itself is like $400. So
That's like super expensive for me. It's like 4,500 right here.
yeah,
I don't got that kind of money.
And surprisingly, neither one of them are going to come with a Kinect. I'm shocked.
thank God.
I think that response is why.
Yeah, exactly.
I got the Kinect. I don't think it's worth $100, but I love being able to tell my Xbox to turn on.
Give it
The
about
voice
3
commands,
months, and when you tell your Xbox to turn on, the microwave will turn on. I mean, the Kinect just
Yeah.
does not last well. So
It's true though. The voice commands. Yeah, no, I couldn't get anything to work. So
If it makes you feel better, I can't turn my PlayStation on either. I have to finger
Even
its
after
buttons
yelling
for
at
a while.
I have to say I'm pretty excited about the Scorpio too, but I don't really know much about it except that it's just going to be like a PC gaming console inside of an Xbox.
Yeah, like I'm not smart enough to know what all the stuff they were telling me meant. I'll just wait until I see the difference.
Yeah,
You know, it's
So-
high quality pixels.
super high quality.
Yeah,
Very.
the highest.
Oh damn! But like I heard that these new ones would be modular, and that would be really cool. Except it wouldn't, because the worst part about PC is buying a better part for it. But that would be really cool because that means no more consoles from this point onward.
I don't know if
guess
you
in
can
a way.
convince people to do that. I don't know if you can convince them. I mean, you probably already have, but I don't know. That'd be really weird and crazy. And then you'd have to expect people to maybe install it themselves and stuff. So
They
I don't
would
know.
have to.
I buy a console, so I don't have to upgrade it, and I don't have to worry about that stuff.
But the problem I have is that in 8 years, you're gonna have a scenario in which there will be a new Xbox or whatever coming out and things. And there's a new Xbox coming out now. All those games that you amassed in this past like 2 years, you're gonna have to get rid of.
Well, they're playable though, aren't they? Isn't it supposed to be that all Xbox One games are supposed to be playable on these three?
Yeah. So I think they're just going to be all playable, and then there's going to be like I don't know. They'll try to overhaul the graphics in however way they can, but I think it's just
Right.
going to make the game look prettier. But I mean, I don't know. I think it'll run faster, and that'll be great. But I don't know. I don't see any benefits of having a Super Xbox One.
You also need like a 4K TV for it. And like I said, no 4K TVs around.
It's not that big of a difference for me, so I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
The Scorpio is different from what I hear so far. It's like really like way more powerful. So if that's the case, maybe I don't know right now.
Yeah. I can't imagine how expensive it's going to be either. So
Oh, that right.
What we should really watch out for is the Xbox Sagittarius.
2 more years.
Exactly.
If this becomes a new naming system, oh god.
The
My
Xbox One
PlayStation
Panther.
4 just runs through the cast of Matrix. They already have the VR system is called the Morpheus.
That's true.
But the Trinity should be awesome. So
Oh, the Trinity pack when it comes with the camera, the Morpheus, and the Neo.
All right. Anybody else have anything from this last week or maybe next week coming up? Anything you guys are going to be playing? I'm still just going to be playing Overwatch, so.
Well, I'm probably going to be playing Dragon's Dogma that I just purchased on the Steam sales.
You're in for a treat. It's a good game.
The sequel. I heard a lot about it and it looks really fun.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm pretty excited for Technomancer. I don't know much about it, but it looks really good. I'm hoping it's going to be good.
it does.
I might sound like an old man over here, but I'm still unsure about what his power is.
I'm on there with you too. I think he can just like electrify things and flip all over the place.
That's not being a Technomancer. That's being an electricity dude.
Electricity Man.
Maybe that title's already taken, so they had to pick Technomancer.
It's Dr. Shocker. I didn't spend 7 years at med school to be called Mister.
Well, they should have just called it the Electrician then.
That's the one thing that post-apocalyptia needs is an electrician.
It's true.
Yeah.
Be a huge help.
Yeah. Oh no, our generators are gone. No fear. The electrician is here.
Exactly. You could be
He
like a
comes
whole
back.
super team.
Yeah.
The plumber.
It's a hour-long like mini game of quick time events, and at the end you give them a check and say, "Yep, it's definitely broken."
Overwatch.
Brexit.
Yep, my name's Eric again. You can follow me on Twitter at ERICH_MARTIN32. I post my local news stuff and all the video game stuff I do there. Jason?
Cool. So, Jason, again, follow me on Twitter at Jason_TAS.
Michael, still don't have a Twitter. Maybe next time. Who knows?
Callum, WizardBane999, it's Twitter, and I'll post my daily sarcasms there when I remember that I have a Twitter account. And you can follow me on the website.
And I'm Rick. I'm Doc Brown 303.
All right, I guess see you later, everybody.